Alright, cyber/internet security. For starters, I'm definitely not a cybersecurity expert. There's no way I'm going to claim I'm one, because that would be a complete lie. I don't trust Facebook. That's why I left permanently. I was on there for 11 years. I tried to actually fade out like 2 years before that, but then I landed in the shelter system and really needed it as an overgrown Yellow Pages that was mobile. And for a while it kind of did help with that. And it also helped in terms of pretty much instant asking people for assistance, okay? Things like directions, okay? Just when I was in New York City, when I was in the shelter system, I had no idea of my way around. So often the apps in my phone didn't work, and so I just needed help. And for a while that was there, and since MeWe at that point had even less users, a lot, than it does now, I couldn't really use MeWe for that. I mean, I had a handful of contacts, and none of them were from the New York metro area, so I couldn't, again, it just was not going to help. So I needed it for a while. And then, but about 9 months ago, of course, well, actually nearly a year ago, Sanders campaign, and they just ramped up censorship in a huge way, with all the different tricks of theirs. But keep in mind, they never actually blocked me outright and said, you violate terms of service, you're going to go to Facebook jail, as they call it. They pulled out all kinds of other stunts on me. Among them, blocking my ability to see messages, like a couple of people actually, and I didn't see this until at least a year and a half. One person, it was 3 years later, offering me help to get food when I was really in need of it, of getting assistance with food. Someone else, give me, I think it was a housing lead or something. And again, I didn't see this until like a year and a half later. And so that was one of the tricks. Another one was I'd get these loading errors that would claim that I'm not in a covered area for internet. And I'd be using the internet in a place that I was able to download and that I was able to stream YouTube videos with ease. And I'd be getting this, you're not in service, get to an area with signal, to block my posts. And again, this occurred when I was on days that I was spreading information about primaries to people. This occurred often at the same time, at the same days as porn was being spread. So it wasn't a coincidence at all. Again, I had all sorts of odd things blocked in this method. Everything from me, saying that I knew, who the character that Don Knotts was playing on a specific movie when an activist contact was describing them. Yeah, I'm good chatting. They blocked that one. Okay, they blocked my answer that I knew. And they blocked me from commenting and telling another, again, a fellow activist contact that she's in my prayers. I hope she feels better soon. So they not only did they had me and a third activist contact thinking that we'd each accidentally blocked each other on private messenger. Neither of us had. they deleted some of my threads. So all sorts of shenanigans went on. They continually, to this day I haven't been able to find it because they hid it from me, the delete account button. Okay, so I don't trust it. Twitter, they pull their own kind of garbage, which is to say, albeit again in a prime area to get where I can stream, and upload and down, and view streaming videos, and they'll claim that I can't get on to Twitter, that tweet is unavailable at times when I want to retweet something, and then an hour or two afterwards in the same exact spot, I'll go to my Twitter app and it'll be there. Sometimes it won't be, and I'll need to wait another 3-4 hours to look through the app and find it. But so their games in terms of censorship are simpler because, let's face it, the app itself is simpler. And therefore the fewer ways there are to manipulate something at all, the fewer ones that would be utilized. And so that's the only reason that Twitter is different, and that's the only reason that it's a little bit easier to put up with. And that's why I've kept Twitter and I've ditched Mewey, or at least one of the main reasons. The other one is I need some kind of pop culture outlet. When I get, which I do, I've gone 5 or 6 years now without TV in my dwelling. I might go back to it. Not to say I'm ever going to watch anything that's called news on television ever again. Or at least if I watch it, I'll take it for what it is, fiction. But I miss being able to see stuff like musical events for free. I miss being able to see comedies on a bigger screen than a tablet, computer. So I wanna get back to that. The cultural arts. It really, the comedies. I want to see some of that stuff again. Things like Turner Classic Movies and so I might go back to that for that reason. And at that point I'd probably fade off and maybe even delete Twitter. But for now I need some kind of pop culture exposure, popular culture, because otherwise I might as well just call myself a hermit for everything but activism, and that's not really a way to really live. I'm darn close to it anyway, but I want something. And I deserve it, and I think everyone really should. And beyond that, it gives me at least somewhat of a chance to say to the ever-tracking world that I'm somewhat normal. Or at least have my foot in the door there. And beyond that, yeah, Google tracks everything. Windows tracks everything. It's another reason that I'm going to be updating my electronics a lot. In a couple of months we'll have some money coming in, so we'll be able to do that kind of stuff. But yeah, updating my electronics is definitely my agenda. I don't know that I'm ever going to actually throw out the old ones till they really are completely non-functional, but I'll add more stuff so that I can again bypass security in terms of tracking and get things better. And paper maps are also a part of that upgrade. I know it sounds odd, but yeah, paper maps, so that I don't have to use a mapping app which will track it. And oh, by the way, I like the feel of a physical map anyway. I like actually going through it and looking through stuff. So, apart from the end of I don't want to be tracked, it's fun for me to do it in this other way. Okay, of plastic/paper maps. of areas. So I'm going to get a sizable number of those, and to me that's going to be, I mean, yeah, I know some people want to say, well, it's a misnomer of saying you're upgrading with, physical, but copies of maps, but to me it is, especially with regards to security and privacy. Because it's easy to track someone on Google Maps when they look up something in terms of directions. It's not easy, and okay, you can probably find a way to do it at this point, but it's a lot harder to track someone for their usage of a paper map to find their way to places. And again, because I use my my Metro card that entitles me to free trips, to some degree I'm getting tracked no matter what the hell I do. We all are, but I want it a little bit less robust. Google, yeah, they're tracking it, no questions asked, in terms of Googling stuff. DuckDuckGo is a great app, is a great other search engine that I'd encourage folks to use. And yes, I know there are others, but that's my standard one that I personally use when I can. So when I don't care, of course, if I'm being tracked, like I'm looking up, actors or actresses, I don't care. I'm fine with Google having that information. Google wants, or whoever wants to know, wants to know that I like British comedies, fine. They can know that. Not only is it not private, it's something that, if anything, I like it, that people know. Same thing with the fact that I'm a Trekkie. Fine. Know it. Cool. You want to sell that? Fine. Have fun. Okay. But obviously my activist work is something that I don't want anywhere near as tracked or as traced. So that's where I come down on it. And I would encourage everyone to definitely look for different ways to back up their systems, especially when they have data. And that's one of the reasons that I'm waiting to install a new operating system, because I don't really know what I'm doing with that. I might just get a whole new system, or I'm definitely going to try to get 2 or 3 backups of my data before I switch systems, but we'll see how that goes. Shalom.